secondary is the 8th animation principle listed in the Illusion of Life Disney animation. The term secondary is often confused with the 5th animation principle, follow through and overlapping action, but they are actually completely unrelated concepts. Secondary is what I like to refer to as adding a subplot to your animation. Time and time again, we see animators creating shots of a character delivering a line of dialogue to the screen. They may have an emotional connection to what they're saying, and they may even be animated beautifully, but that's the extent of the depth given to the shot. In real life, this usually isn't the case. Human brains are all over the place. Even if the main point of a shot is delivering a line, a real person would be thinking about or doing something else at the same time, something unrelated to or may even be considered unnecessary for the purpose of the shot, but makes it interesting to watch and adds that extra hint of realism. Secondary animation is where we really dive in to figure out who the character is as a person. Anyone can deliver a line of dialogue, but does your character have any unique quirks about them? An eye twitch? A specific way they scratch at their arms? Are they often up in space, or take a while to register what's being said to them? These are the things that are going to engross your audience into believing your shot is real. Choose actions you believe will fit your character based on their attitude, demeanor, and personality. The oldest cliche for actors is smoking. Having an object like a cigarette gives the actor something to fiddle and divide their attention with, making the performance flow more naturally. Think of it like adding additional acting layers on top of the main action to add texture and help sell the realism of your characters.
Until a character becomes a personality, it cannot be believed. Without personality, the character may do funny or interesting things, but unless people are able to identify themselves with the character, its actions will seem unreal. And without personality, a story cannot ring true to the audience.
Though it's the most common example, talking doesn't always have to be your main action. Your character could be walking and bobbing their head to some music. The hard part is finding a secondary action that complements the main action rather than distract from it. The secondary action needs to be watchable near mindlessly while the viewer is paying attention to the story progression, similar to how you're hearing background music right now while listening to me talk. It's there to texture the atmosphere with a feeling without grabbing your undivided attention. Once you start thinking in terms of what a character would do alongside the purpose of your shot, your characters will start to feel like they have thoughts, which will instantly convey the realism we're striving for as animators. And remember, realism doesn't mean it has to be realistic. It just means making your characters come to life.